Hi, this is Greg Geller from the Boatman Group, and I am going through the Clairebella Everyday Program album. As you can see, it is in 4 sections: desk, home, lifestyle, and tech. In general, the way this album is set up is, as you can see, it's in 4 sections, as we already touched on. And then there are 48 patterns across all of these products, and it's the same obviously patterns for each product, and they are in the same sequence as well. So that kind of makes it easy once your customer finds what pattern they like. In general, the lifestyle section is totally new products to the Boatman Group company, and they currently can only be found in the Clairebella brand. Melamine trays as well are new to the Boatman Group, along with round cutting boards, and in the cutting board section there is small cutting boards. All of those products are currently only found in the Clairebella brand. So we're going to jump right in. The first thing, the way we've designed this program is to make it simple. So as you can see, it's titled How It Works. Follow these step-by-step instructions when ordering your Clairebella product. So first, your customer is going to choose what product they want. Then they choose what pattern. Then they choose their personalization shape, and as you can see, there are 4 shapes available: circle, square, rectangle, and then 2 types of band options. Notice that these bands can only be done at the bottom of the product. Then step 4, of course, is choose your personalization color, and that goes for the shape and, of course, the ink for the name or the copy. And then the last step is pick whether they want to do a monogram or a type style. And the type style, of course, can be a name or, as it says here, an initial. It can be up to 2 initials like this sample here as well. So let's jump into the first section. So you got clipboards. As I said, you will always find balloon blush first, and they will be in this sequence for each product. The clipboards is a good place for them to see the actual patterns to kind of decide what product they want. Next is the correspondence cards, and this is the one product that the band is not available for. I think it says it's down here at the bottom. Band and ribbon personalization shape is not available for correspondence cards. So again, all the other options are available, and then of course just the name would be available as well. And next we jump into the foldovers. So again, as you can see here, the band is at the bottom of the product, and the rest of the shapes are centered in the middle. Then we go to mouse pads, and then the notepads, and again, as you can see, the band would be found at the bottom. These have become pretty popular, the kind of faded pattern background notepads or acrylics. Sticky memo cubes, our #1 gift for the last 3 years running. Then, of course, there's liners for the correspondence or folded cards. Next, we jump in the house and home section. So this is the other product I forgot that's new, is aprons. So what we show here is kind of the top part of the apron, so the band is not really cut off. If you look at this sample, you can kind of see how the band shows up. So again, this is just it's basically half of the image of what the apron would be. It's a representation. So this hopefully, make sure you show that to your customer. Then we have the beverage holders, and the way we've done this section in the trays is we've just put the design number basically underneath there. So you first, as it says here, select which holder your customer wants, and then put the pattern number with it, and then you've got your product. So again, if it's the bottle koozie, it would be CBBK 008 when you're placing the order. Next, we've got the coasters, and there's two kinds. There's just the plain coasters or coasters that come with the holder already. So that makes it easy. You have our corkback coasters next. Then here is the cutting boards, large and small. So the large one is what the rest of the Boatman group has, which is the 15 by 11. And now we also have the small, the 11 by 8. Note these are hand wash only. And then we jump into our round cutting boards, which are new to the Boatman group. And as you can see, they're 8 by 8 or 8-inch circles. And then ice buckets. And then our trays, as I said, is similar to the beverage holder section where you pick which tray you want and then you put the design number next to it, and that's your SKU. And we got our bowls and, of course, plates and then platters. And then the melamine tray is the other new product. So that's a fun new product to add to the Boatman group. Pillows, of course. Really nice quality pillows. Placemats, two versions as always. The laminated and the pads. And then this is the section which is entirely new to the Boatman group. Starting with Beats towels. And these are, regular sized Beats towels. It's a poly blend and cotton backing. Really nice towel. Great product to, basically have and sell. Again, these are representation of the product. Just note, again, the band will be at the bottom and the other shapes would be in the middle. So again, this is just a representation of it. Then we've got our license plates. Obviously, they would not replace the real license plate. They would be just on the front. This is an example where the band does not go to the bottom. It goes in the center. Would not make sense to put it down there at the bottom. And then we get to our makeup bags. Really excited about this product. It comes with what's called a T-bottom. So basically the fabric expands at the bottom so you can get more product in it. It's got a really nice zip enclosure and then a laminate inside. It's a really nice product. Obviously it comes in, not obviously, but you can see it comes in large and small size. And then the tote bag, another wonderful product that we're excited about having as part of the Boatman group brands. And then these are the zip pouches. Basically the difference between these and the makeup bags is that there's no T-bottom. So it's just for pencils or, makeup brushes or, anything that anyone wants to put in it. It just will not expand as much as, of course, the makeup bags do. Then you get to our text section. Simply done. Pricing is here. A lot of you know we've got glossy and matte finish in many of the cell cases. And then this is a view of what each case looks like. We've done the same thing throughout, of course, just to keep it simplified so you can see the sizing. And then liners, which we already touched on, and the shapes. And then the last part, this is where the other type styles are available on any of the products. And of course our usual pricing. And the one thing I want to point out again, as always, products and groups ship together. So when you place your orders, ideally you can kind of batch them together, and Group A products will ship together, Group B products will ship together, and so on. If you mix products, then you will get multiple shipping charges. So be mindful of that. And that is it. If you are not signed up for this program, certainly reach out to me via my email, greg@theboatmangroup.com, or directly on my line, 317-863-7575.